As my story starts, you find me living as a water droplet in Lake Tahoe. So I'm living in this cold lake with salmon and trout as my friends. I've been drifting in this lake for about 5 years. People keep riding on jet skis and annoying me. I'm just part of the surface water. I decided to have enough and I'm going to flow down to the American River. It was fun, but a little bumpy. I thought it would be fun, but I saw some river rafters come by. Luckily, there was a 50% chance of me getting into a boat. Soon, splash! One wave got me, and I flew over the boat, smacked into a rock. Ouch. I tried again a few more times, but I gave up. I decided to go back to my friends in Lake Tahoe to do this. I jumped into a canoe and went upstream. I had a good time back in Lake Tahoe, but some of my friends were gone. I said, "Where did they go?" I was kind of a little bit worried. But then there was a little boy by the lake. He was playing in the sand and water. So I splashed over to him. I yelled out, "Hello!" The little boy said, "Who said that?" The boy told his mother, she just said it was just his imagination. The little boy comes back to the shore and steps right on a puddle of water. He takes off his shoe and says, "Boy, I have a lot of sand in my shoe, and it's a little wet." The boy then took the sand and the water out of his shoe. The boy watched the water seep into the sand, which he never ever seen before. It felt weird going into the sand and then the ground. I saw lots of little crabs and worms in a worm family. I went down infiltrating. Then I reached an underground pool of water, which I found, and I went back to the bottom of the lake. A few months went by. Now it's summertime. All of my friends are starting to float up and away in the sky. One of my last friends said that my friends were evaporating. The sun feels nice reflecting through my body. After a few days, I also evaporated and I started floating up and away, just like my friends. I floated right into a cumulus cloud, and because of the condensation, I became part of that cloud. Then a big gust of wind blew me and my friends and all of my friends away to Hawaii. It was weird because the winds don't usually go in that direction. All of my buddies came to play with me, but the cloud was getting too heavy. And then we precipitated with my friends and me. Me and all my friends precipitated. And then we became water droplets falling out of the sky as rain. Oh my God. I came down fast and hit pineapple fields in Kauai. I fell into a puddle on the ground. It's kind of weird because I start moving. My friends told me that we were part of the runoff that was headed to the ocean, but I stopped by the beach. At the beach, a kid kicked some sand that I was in, and I landed in the ocean. I couldn't believe it. I saw the humu humu nuku nuku apu ah and some sea turtles. I definitely wasn't in Lake Tahoe. I loved the oceans. Later, I joined some waves and came crashing to the shore again. I went to a spot in the sand and seeped back into the ground. Would you believe that I was groundwater again? I'm underground and I float until I reach a lake on the island and fall into it. The fish here are calm and boring. I miss the sea turtles in the ocean. Something is pulling me upward. I see. It's the root of a tree. I go up, 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 through the root, into the trunk of the tree. Then I was pulled into the limbs until I was a leaf. The sun was shining on the leaf. It was hot. The next thing I knew, I was part of transportation, and I found myself in the air again. I go infiltrate back underground and stay there just for a day until I can go deep enough to reach the ocean. I'm back, and I'm so happy to see my sea turtle friends and tropical fish friends after 2 years. I tell my friends goodbye and go back into the sky. This process is called evaporation. I condense into another cumulus cloud that is getting bigger, but all of a sudden a huge gust of wind blows me and my friends all the way to Sardine Lake in California. We get really, really heavy and I fall down as precipitation. I rain as a water droplet again. The water's cold here, but I am making new fish friends here. I'm surface water again, enjoying the fish swimming around as the boaters go by. Me hoping to snag a friend away from me. I'm having fun flying down this river. Woohoo! It sure is going fast. I hope I don't hit any rocks. Finally, the river's slowing down. And I stop at the edge of the water next to some plants. I'm going to just stay here and help my plant friends grow.